Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome back to another stream with me, Blackwell, here at Blackwell TV. It's the 20th of January. It's just after 8:30, and we are live with a bit of Escape from Tarkov. Oh, what a we have had today. Let me talk you through it. So I had a dental appointment today. That went relatively well. It's straightforward, 5-minute job, in and out, whoosh, whoosh. After that, the day was basically a write-off, which was annoying. But there were some positives in there, so I'm going to focus and dwell on those. We got a new headset. We've got a replacement headset. Now, I get where they're coming from, SteelSeries, when they made this headset, because it's lighter, parts are smaller, it's a bit more built with intention. The previous set, not so built with intention. These feel like they're built with purpose now, the cups and stuff. However, the downside is, because it's lighter, pieces do feel a little bit flimsier. And I'm not a fan of that. Taking off this ear cup, for example. Why can't I do it? Why can't I do it? On the other... Oh, there. I need to line that up with there. With the other set, there was 3 magnets on it. And now, obviously, to get it lighter, there's only 2. The cup itself is a little bit smaller. It's got leather cups, which I'm not a fan of. In hot weather, they make you sweat. I prefer fabric. The audio quality is pretty good. The headband's better quality, rather than just a piece of Velcro or a strap across the band that you tighten via Velcro. Another small part, the battery's smaller, which obviously means these are a little bit lighter headphones, but unfortunately the battery doesn't last as long because it's less powerful. The interface, it's simpler in design, and it's got USB-C on the back, which is great, really good, because I think it had mini USB on the previous one. Let's have a look. Actually, it's here. It had that USB there. Fucking hell, good luck finding the. There you go. It had that shaped USB, which is a bit odd and outdated. So they're updated that, which is pretty nice, to 2 USB-Cs. This interface, however, with the tactile rubberized, hear the firmness of that. That's good. This one here, it's a bit of a bigger wheel, so it's probably helpful for accessibility purposes. I don't know. I don't feel like I don't like it as much. And it's got a touchscreen part rather than just it all through the rotary. So yeah, mixed bag really. I know that they're trying to get the weight of their headset down, and the battery is a little bit lighter and shorter lifespan, I suppose. The footprint of this on your desk, probably a little bit smaller. I felt this was really sturdy, and these fit in really nicely. It's spring loaded on the old one, so you see it pops out. That was the old set. The new one, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it still does. But the first thing I did was put the battery in wrong, and then it just got stuck. And I was like, oh, God, if I can't get that out, then that sucks. But yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look. If you put in this battery... No, not that way. That way. It doesn't get... You can't even wedge it in, you know? So... It only fits in one way, which is a useful design. So... The innovation of this set, which was the Arctis Pro Wireless, unfathomable, yeah. It was just unfortunate they broke. And then the new iteration, the Nova Pro Wireless, you can tell what they've taken from that design and tried to improve and tried to make it lighter and so on and so forth. But sometimes you've just got to have it a bit sturdy, you know? But yeah, there you go. So yeah, my old batteries don't fit in the new device, which is a shame. I thought it'd be really cool to have some spare batteries and that kind of thing, but yeah. Anyway, so I got a headset today. That was my replacement headset. I've been tinkering with the EQ on it, and I don't know if I like it yet. I don't know. I think I prefer the other ones, but it might just be through recency bias or through just, you know, the appreciative history that I've had with it. You may notice we've got a storage box over there as well. We've got a thing. Fuck it, I'll just say it. It's a B51. No, it's a T51B power armor helmet with a canvas bag, which was controversial when Fallout 76 released. We have one. I've had it for a while. It's been in storage, and yeah, I brought it up here today. I've also brought up some old merch as well. So we've got some of the BTV t-shirts knocking about, which is good. I found them again. They were also in storage. So so yeah, they're available. They're the black t-shirts with the white skull wings Latin on it. So yeah, we don't have a place where we're selling them at the moment, but we might do in the future. I've been thinking about some other bits and pieces about a side hustle-y thing as well. So yes, but you know, in between those things, some not so good things happened. Some lights turned on my dashboard when they shouldn't have. So I've got to monitor that and some other bits and pieces. But yeah, that was my day off. Mixed bag. Give me a cheer. Give me a round of applause. And I tell you what, you can keep your emotional damage. Yeah, you can keep your emotional damage. Right. So I know it's Fallout 76 update day. I do understand that. Tuesday we had some maintenance on 76. Plus we get a new round of weeklies. So it's a great time to jump on to get that score grind on the go for the scoreboard. But I'm thinking maybe we need to put some time into that over the weekend and put a proper go of it. So we'll jump onto Tarkov for a couple of hours and play some bits and pieces here instead. Excuse me. Right, if there's any audio missing, do let me know. I'm still setting up bits and pieces, obviously. As soon as a computer notices a new audio source, it basically goes, "What are we doing? Ah!" And Patrick and SpongeBob start sprinting around with their hands up, screaming. So, yeah, it's the equivalent of that, but it's inside a PC. Let's see. So the last stream we were looking for Solera kits, and we got them, and that was that. Today, mes amis, les garçons et les filles. That's French for my friends, ladies and gentlemen. Or boys and girls, whatever. We are... Where is my... Ah, yes, we are searching for the gas anal. That's the thumbnail. Yes, let me pull up the thumb. Let me shove the thumb up. Where's the gas anal? There we go. This is the thumbnail for today's video. It's sponsored by nobody. So if you want to sponsor me, then sponsor me. We are level 8 and we are searching for the gas anal. So that'll be nice, won't it? So yeah, let's get into it and figure out what's going on. So last raid we died because the mouse played up on us, and it was really frustrating. But you can check that out if you want. I did do a scav run after that, and I was on customs, and I got a little GPU. So we've got 2 of those now, which is helping us push towards 1 million. But I don't know if I want to sell them, because who knows what else we'll have, you know? If I put that there, and then if I unpack that, it just gets scattered everywhere. It's really bloody annoying. It would be amazing if you unpack this here, and it all stays here. But it doesn't. Like, there's no logic in that. Like, what are you doing? Why is it just scattered all over the shop? That's made a right mess of me stuff. Unless I'm messing something up myself and I don't know what I'm doing, which could very easily be the case. Shall we start with a scav, or shall we start with a raid? I think we'll start with a scav. He's got a... pair of shin pads on. I don't know. I can't remember what the gun is called. It's like a don't know what it's called. Let's go ground zero. Let's see if we can find a slewer. Why does it say looking for group? There we go. That there is a... I thought I had it then. I thought I had it with confidence. I approached the sentence with confidence, thinking, I know what this is called. It's called a... That's called a VEPR. V-E-P-R. VEPR. Yeah, V-E-P-R. VEPR Hunter. It's the 101. Okay, we've got a bandage. We've got a cricket light. I don't know if we need that still. It's on my list, but who knows? Oh, we can't move anything around. We can inspect it. Ah, yes, it's got them bullets in. Soft points, if I'm not mistaken. No, I have no idea. Don't know. Good to know. So we're looking for the gas analyzer because we had two, and then we handed one over to therapist, and that left us with one. And I thought that was it. I thought that was all we needed. So we didn't actually look out for any more. And then it turns out we need two more. So yeah, so I've got a list of gear that I need to upgrade my stash. But I've gone and written it down instead of putting it into a Google Doc. Because if it's in a Google Doc, I can just update the number rather than we needed 4, we've got 2, but did we need 4 or did we need 5? And we had 1, and that's why I've written 4. So if we get 2 more, is it actually 3 that we've got? And do we still need 1 more or do we need 2 more? Like, you see how that got complicated? Yeah, it's not difficult to complicate things. I can't believe how fast today's gone. You know, I had a day's holiday and I was like, right, I'm really looking forward to today. It's going to be a good day. I'm going to get out of the house early and there'll be plenty of time. No, it's gone. No, everything's fucked. Great. I bought a little chew toy for Trigo and he didn't even eat it. God dang. God dang. And then it was supposed to get in the car, and then the engine check light came on. Well, a bunch of lights came on. It said engine malfunction and transmission malfunction and a bunch of stuff. And it was like, huh? And I was just sitting there like, huh? What's going on? And then after a few times, it did check engine light, and it wouldn't go away. So I checked the oil, and I had very little oil, but I did have enough oil. So I was like, bruh. I went to Asda and I got some oil. And then I was looking at the oil and it went, what type did I need? And they had 5W30 and they had 5W40 and 5W20. So I got into Google and I was like, Euro car parts, put in my registration. What oil do I need? And it went, you need this one. But then I went on Asda's product check thing and it said the other one. And then I went to Halfords and it said a different one. And then I went on Castrol, it said the other one again. And I was like, well, which one is it? So I ended up just buying one. I was like, well, they're probably both okay. I'll just get one of them. And then I went to put the engine oil in and I was like, bruh. Because I didn't have a funnel. So bruh. I had to fashion a funnel out of a bottle of water, which I had in my car. So I just poured a bottle of water on the floor, got scissors out of the boot, and then cut the top third of the bottle off, turned it over, and it fits perfect. And I was really happy about that. So I poured the oil into it, and then I got in the car, and the engine light was still on, and I was just like, bruh. And then I took it easy driving home, which, you know, I drive easy anyway. Not an aggressive driver. I don't really care for speeding or skidding or revving your engine or having a shit sounding car or any of that bollocks. Because it's just dumb ways to die. So I ended up getting home, and then what was I doing? Oh yeah, I've got an OBD2, which is a fault checker. So it basically tells you error codes on your car. So I found that in the house. I brought in the gear that I talked about earlier, the power armor helmet and stuff like that. And then I ran the OBD, Old Bertie Dastard 2 on the car. And it came up with like one stored code, and it was a communication bus code. I cleared them all, and the light on the dash disappeared. We'll have to try it tomorrow, and it'll either be or it'll be.
Wow.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. But that was time that I didn't really want to do. That's the problem that I didn't really want to spend time on. I just wish I didn't have that problem. But when I was unboxing my stuff, my other bits and pieces like the headset and that, I was talking to AI about how to set up a little business for myself. So that's intrigued me. So I obviously live stream. I also work full time as a marketing executive and content specialist. But also, I've now got into this idea for it would be probably third time's a charm actually of trying a business like this. We've had one success and we've had one failure. It's failure, yeah, I'd say so. So it would be quite interesting to see how the third iteration develops. And I'll have more on that later. But we've got a game to play. Do let me know about audio if there's any issues. I've got spatial awareness, I think, on. But we'll see. You know, if I get shot and I don't realise where the hell they are, then obviously that's not working. I might have to turn it off. A debate. We are looking for saluers, so let's get up to the salute. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, but I can't tell who's actually firing. So, someone's shooting at the window. Someone's knocking at the door. Need more than ammo, you punk. You need to die, bitch. Die, gotta die, bitch. You stupid PMC, you fucking died. I had no armor apart from my mask and I murdered ya. You like a little rendition? Me too. Might put it all in. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get rid of that. Put it over. Shit. I'm fucking hearing things. Bing bong bong bing bing bong. Bing. Billy bong. Bong bing. I took all your stuff, you're now nobody in talk of you. Alright. Didn't even break a sweat. Oh. I mean, he ran pretty fast. Kind of PMC. Who's that? He's a scav. This gun looks amazing. It's full of good ammo. Who's that? Who's that? Scavs everywhere. Scavs everywhere. Who's scav? That. Ooh. He's a scav as well. Quick, go. All squads into the vicinity of the upstairs area. Go. Hey, Destiny, how are you doing? I love your song, lol. I didn't know anyone was here yet. It's CMS. Oh yes, I can see Twitch emotes. That's great news. Syringe. Momex. No, I don't need that. I hear feet. Not the right weapon. Yeah, let's go over here. Nobody important heard it. Oh, wait. You know, it'll get muted on the VOD because obviously it's copyright infringement. That song. Yeah. Can of peas. Oh, I might make that my thing. Not what I'm on about talking wise, but oh, you're fine. What I'm thinking is, if I eat the can of peas as I'm leaving the game, I could be like, peas out. Or not, because that's ridiculous. I won't be doing that. I've just confirmed it. I've said it out loud. I've confirmed it. I'm not doing that. So, are you getting the shooty Valorant CS looking game that looks really cool? Is that something you're actually going to look into at all? Oh, hello. Oh. I'd much rather you didn't shoot at me. Did I check this bag? Yeah. I was coughing and missed what you asked. Why are you walking backwards? The pink pastely CSGO looking game. Is that something that you're actually keen on looking into and getting and that kind of thing? Because I don't even know what it's called, but it looks amazing. Like the noises and stuff. Yeah. Just as long as it ain't full of like horrible people, you know. As long as it's not full of horrible people, then I'm sure it'll be a nice gaming environment. I can't help but feel like someone's shooting behind me. Well, don't know. Bullets. Clean. Something. Bit. What's that called? Magazine. Will you calm down over there? I'm trying to look at this dead soldier. Sneaky boy. I think it was CSGO modded, but it also looked like Valorant, so I was confused and intrigued. I would play it if it was a real game, though. I think I think it was a real game, but it was very Hello Kitty, wasn't it? So you might be right. I might be a silly for thinking it's a real game. Right. Everyone's shooting out here. Just calm down. Who are you? Are you a bad guy? Well, you don't look like a bad guy, but you do. Oh, shit. I think I might have annoyed someone there. I think I shot someone to death, and I didn't mean to. If scavs shoot at me now, then I know I've killed one by mistake. Sometimes it happens. But we've got a good gun, so I'm kind of wanting it. Hello? Mm. Oh no. Let's flank round, see if we can. Ooh. Oh. What are you playing these days? Do you have time for gaming, or too busy pumping iron? Big round discs of power. Walking out into the open normally gets you killed. Weird behavior for someone who said he wants to keep his gun. I don't see any movement there whatsoever. Apparently there are people everywhere. Because they keep shooting and I can't hear a single one of them or see them or anything. Well, that one sounds really close. Where the fudge is he? Hello? Are you there? There's a scav. He ain't shooting at me. But he don't know I'm here, do he? Because I'm behind him. Either they've moved on or they've just got round a corner so I can't see them and they can't see me and that's why they're not shooting. I also get the feeling if I jump over this fence, we're in bad lands. There's a guy. Did they die? Ah, yeah, that's famous last words, that, isn't it? Did they die? No, there's a guy in there. Not anymore. He was moving around fast, so I think I can fairly assume that he was a bad dude. But if all the scavs turn on me now, it's like, oh, maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was a good dude. Maybe he was a bad dude playing a good dude dressed like another bad dude. I don't know, it just got quiet around here though, didn't it? Ah, I hear somebody. Somebody. Ah! They're all bad! Die quietly, please. Oh my glob. What are you even shooting at? Bruh. Bro, what are you shooting at? I'm just here eating my tin of peas. What are you doing? What are you all shooting at? Bruh? Was that a happy grenade? Like I'm peeking. I can't see any better by doing that. Hello? Cinque. Oh, you get shredded, mate. I don't even know who you are, but you're dead. I think you deserve that. For being such a pleb. Plebius Maximus. Where's that bro shot? Hey, Giga Chad. You dead. Yeah. You know your Giga Chad shit. Call yourself a bank robber. Grenade. That's what you should have done, sunshine. What's that noise? Who's that? No, bro. No. No. I don't know what that noise means, so I'm running away. Hello? Scav? Oh, a laser. Is it T for laser? Oh, cool. F1. A cheeky breaky. Hello, Scavs? Are we friendlies? I don't even know where they are. I'm kind of concerned. Cheeky bricky? Something around something else. Oh, we've got no ammo. Okay. Right, let's have a cheeky little crouch here. Well, that's not helpful. Get up there. We've got space for another gun, you know. Now, I heard somebody. I don't see... I see a guy. Where the fuck was I looking? There, look. What is that behaviour? That's a scav. If he shoots at me, I'll murder his face off. Punch him right in the gooch. Unload that gun. Delete that gun off the face of the earth. And switch off that one. Alright. So, if that guy I murdered, the second dude looked like a dude playing another dude. If he's also a PMC, then we are rolling. Who's that guy? That's just a scav. If this is a PMC... Oh, it is. Oh, Pochki. You don't shoot at me, though. Don't shoot at me. Don't shoot at me. He was a raider boy. Just don't shoot at me. That's all I ask. It's a tiny little one. FMJs, don't really care for them. Take that little fella. Dog tag. Let's take his bullets out of his gun for fun. No, none of the scavs hate me. My name is Pochki. I am a king of these scavs. Oh, okay then. So that'll do. Work really takes it out of me. So, not a lot of working out or gaming. I had a lot of days off recently and played about 30 hours of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Nice. Did you get it completed? Scav. Scavvy, scav, scav. Right, let's go upstairs in the bank. Oh, God, no. I'm too busy fucking around running places. Fair enough. I've not been a fan of Assassin's Creed. I played a bit of one. And I mean this in the nicest way. If you've played a bit of one, you've played a bit of all of them. Because the DNA's there, isn't it? And that's where you go, no, there's so many different things you should be able to do in the new ones, and you can try it. It's amazing. I'm like, oh, okay. That'd be fine. I'm happy to change my perspective based on new information. That's the whole point of living and growing and maturing and all the rest of that. Shit. Well, I agree, but also disagree. Sit on the fence, why don't you? I don't want a Momex. Let's put that in there. Med tools. Knackle. Bandage and tip. 10 minutes left. Okay. What's in here? What we got? Come on. Give me that magic. That magic wires. Oh, it's an SSD. Yeah, we'll take that. I don't need to check that. Do I need food? No. A CPU. And some hoodedids. Or just the one hoodedid. Tarka. Slickers bar. Hungry? Get some Slickers. I'm looking for a gas analyzer, not a Silua kit. Damn it, I'm looking for the wrong thing. God dang it. What's that? Orthodontox. Toothpaste. I don't think I want that one. We haven't seen a gas analyzer anyway, so we're okay. It's just I came to the wrong map, really, but yeah. Well, we came to the right map based on what we've got. If there's a gas analyzer here, then we win. So Nightbot's having a good old fun time today, it seems. Ooh, we'll take the light. Swap it for the cheese. Cheese. 8 minutes. Right, where we're headed. Emakoma Nakatani. Yeah. Anything here? I mean, I don't think there'd be a gas analyzer here. Drink a beer, why not? One was an amazing starting point. 2 was my favourite because it's in Italy and Da Vinci is in it, and it's truly a fantastic game. They added much better pathing for climbing buildings, better assassinations, 2 blades, and better sneaking and hiding, in my opinion, compared to the first one. I mean, good. That's certainly good. Yeah, you don't want to be in them situations where it's janky. It's where when you go backwards and play the older games, that's what you get, isn't it? You get janky gameplay. Like Grand Theft Auto 5, you play that and then you go play Vice City and it's just like, what the hell are these controls? You can only move in 4 directions? What? Yeah. 7 minutes. I think I did try some of the Black Flag DLC. I think it was a standalone. It was a free-to-play game at one point, and it was like, I just can't control boats. I've never been able to control boats in video games, and that was all about boats. So I was like, nah, I'm not impressed with this one. But some people, you know, said that it was absolutely amazing. So. Different oars for different people, I guess. Yeah. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? That's you wouldn't have a duffel bag like that if you're a PMC. He's just robbed someone's helmet. That's all he's done. I said robbed, not rubbed. He's not rubbed someone's. Well, he might have. That might have been how he got the headgear. I doubt he's got a gas analyzer, but we'll check. A Glock, a mask, an Archangel, a Midwa, and a Herring. And a Leaving. Hang on. Oh, I thought I picked up a second can of peas. Oh, I did. Peas out. If you want one that's more modern, not that you do, but if you did, with the best exploration of the story, you have 2 options. Black Flag for the Pirates and Odyssey. I did not play. And do not think I would enjoy Black Flag for that same reason. Rubbing someone off for a duffel bag, you reckon? No, for the helmet. I can't remember the phrasing now, but yeah. killed 4 USEC operatives. I mean, I started off pretty well with a headshot. I don't know who I killed then. I don't even know how I killed him, but I did. We just don't know. He died somehow. He died of emotional trauma. And then I killed someone with a thorax shot, and then I got a headshot from 41 meters. So we've got all this gear now we need to put into this and inventory, and we don't have space for it. So that's the end of that idea. Unless we can... No, we can't. Oh, shit. Shit, sugar, piss. Odyssey's in Greece, mostly, and it's gorgeous. You probably can jump down from high buildings in sort of made town places. I don't know. I guess, like, Assassin's Creed... I think with Assassin's Creed, it's just, this is from an outside perspective, so I'm probably well off the mark. But I get the feeling it's the same game, but it's gradually tailored towards different people who like different things. So Assassin's Creed, if you like old style London, you'll like that one. Or if you like Da Vinci in Italy, you'll like that one. Or if you like Greek shit, you'll like that one. Or if you like Viking shit, you'll like that one. But essentially, it's the same game throughout. Obviously, they add a little bit of, you know, gameplay changes by, you know, whatever, adding different mechanics and stuff. But it seems like it's an interesting way of putting it forward. But I'm trying to think about another game that would do that like that. Like, I guess superhero movies, if you were loosely saying it, all superhero movies are the same, or games, all superhero games are the same. There's a bad guy and a good guy, and it's set in a different place, or it's set in the same place, and it's always New York. And then story. I don't know. Don't know. No idea. I don't know. Right. So there's an org there that would... I don't know what I'm doing. Can I put that in anywhere? Does it fit? Does anything highlight when I click and drag on that? No. We don't have space for a magazine in any other places. We've got 7 squares. 7 freaking squares. I want this gun, and it's 10 squares. And then I want some of those bits and pieces as well. Is this empty? No, it's full. Cool. I've got a toolbox knocking around. Surely that's got some space. Yes, we've got 4 squares. Shit just got real. I mean, not that real. It's 4 squares. And it has to be a tool that goes in there, so it's not going to be fucking massive. Maybe the drill could fit. If I put the hose here. Yes, the drill can go in there. So we got rid of that 6 square. That's quite good. So it's 10 squares there if we get rid of this stuff. But this hose needs to go somewhere. What's this thing? It's an enhanced tube. It's a tube enhancer. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I don't know what it is. Let's move that hose. Oh, our tube is enhanced long enough, actually. We don't need it enhancing. There we go. So that, yeah, we could just, like, it's a tin of fish, who cares? And it's a juice. You know what? We'll pour one out for the juice. And I don't mean like the juice as in Juice World or anything like that. But I've got a juice here. So I'll pour one out. Honestly, what sets them apart is the history. Yeah, I guess it's like, yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. That's their USP, isn't it? You get to play as an ancient pirate if you like pirate shit. You get to play as an ancient Egyptian if you like Egyptian shit. And what Ubisoft have learned is everybody likes some form of shit from history. Like, imagine, I don't know if this has been the place or if this has happened, but imagine an Assassin's Creed, right? And it's set in World War II. That, like, someone will be like, wow. And they'll be like all over that. And then World War One and other eras that exist, probably. The modern day. No, don't fucking do that. It's crap. Modern day shit. You don't want to go back to the modern day. You wouldn't be able to create your character. It's too no. You're not identifying. You're not representing everybody. It's too shallow. This goddamn character. Take it back to the fucking wherever stage. Right. Oh my god, we can't fit the gun in. Fudge my gudge. Ooh, problem. What if I move that there? Turn that sideways. Put that there. And shimmy them all up one. Has that done it or am I insane? No, that hasn't done it at all. Okay. All right. Well, we'll figure it out, won't we? We'll do that. And then we'll move everything up. And that's not helping at all. It's making a mess. Fucking hell. What about... Oh, hang on. Oh. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got the 10 squares. We just don't have them in a fucking line. Oh, no. It's Tetris. Right, put that there. Put that there. Put that there. We've got it, guys. We haven't at all. Got one square out. We'll move that to there. Move that up. I didn't say it was going to fix it. I just said that's what we're going to do. I have a friend. Oh, nice. Oh, there's more. I have a friend who is a really prestigious artist who has a... Can you imagine if... No, that's all I read. Who has an entire storyboard for an Assassin's Creed set in Detroit during the Prohibition. And the main character is a badass black girl who rides a motorcycle. And I wish Ubisoft would hire her and pay her loads of money for it. Well, you've just leaked the story on the internet for free. So if Ubisoft pick it up now, they could call it an original idea unless you've got a timestamp. And you have, it's 9:33 on the 20th of January 2026 that it was mentioned on stream. Right? So we can't get into trouble on that one. Look, we did it! We got the squares! How many fucking squares is this gun? 12. It's 12 squares now. Motherfucker. Can I just pull the end off? No. Can I pull the other end off? Maybe. No. I think I've ruined it. I don't think I can put that back on now. Sort table. Get on the sort table. Right, we need to pack this down so it's 10 squares because I can't afford that many squares. How do we shorten a gun? I don't think talking about his mother-in-law is going to help in this situation. Oh, it got really small after that. Yeah. Right, so there's 10 there, so we can take that and then figure that out later. What's that thing? No, that doesn't change the size of it. What about that? So we've got 6, 4, and a 2. 6 and 4 is 10, plus 2 equals... We've got an 8 and a 4. 8 and a 4. Huh. Can we make that any smaller? No. I think if we took the stock thing off that, put that on there, that's probably the best we'll get. Oh. Yeah, so that's been transferred. We could just discard something else like this random beer. I know I don't want to, but I might have to. These cheeses. Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's get rid of the cheese. There we go. Right. So, we've got a gun. Now, how do we get the rest of it? The CMS kit would be good. Let's get rid of a splint. Let's get rid of 2 splints because it won't fit. Sorted. Right. That's not full. So is that a way we can put some bullets in something? Ammo? Hello? Apparently not. FMJs, we don't need that. I'd like the magazines. That'd be quite good. Then bullets. Oh, yeah, you can put them in the bag. Great. That's really helpful. That's really helped me out there. I've taken them out of my tactical rig and I've put them in my bag when I need to be putting them in my inventory. I leaked nothing, just the ideas. She just posted on her own social media. Ah, fair enough. Good, good. I'm so glad. Bottle of water. Okay, we've got space for 2 lamps. Another bottle of water. I'm just throwing away water like I'm talking to AI. Oh. SSD. Yeah, literally replacing water with more hard drives. Fuck's sake. Oh, God. Oh, we're destroying the planet. Right. Salt. I need some salt. What are we going to get rid of for some salt? Not the peas. What's this thing? Where that is. Salt, please. Thank you. And this vector thing. Get rid of it. Okay. We need the bulb. And what are bullets? Ultra. Oh, they're really bad bullets. I killed a guy with that. That's terrible. These bullets, yes, please. I think that's it. I'm not doing any more. Unless... No, I'm not doing any more. Sell all, please. Now, there's a couple of guns in there, so it should be worth the money. Where's my money? 164,000 rubles, yes, please. Yeah, I agree with that, what you said. Whew. We did it. We poured this one out because we poured away a juice earlier. I say we poured it out and poured it into a glass, poured it out so I can drink it. And just pour it on the carpet. That's not going to do anyone any good because it's my carpet. Because this is my fucking house. Yeah! I started the process of turning my kitchen table over. No, I just thought, what word would make this conversation pivot and go a different way? I just turned it over, yeah. Just turned my kitchen table over. Because I can, got free will. All right, I'll tell it as it is. I've started converting my kitchen counter. Right, so my kitchen counter's had a few things on its journey in the house so far. It started off as a place for clutter and my coffee machine, which is now here. I still haven't got any pods for it yet, so I've got another coffee machine now because I've got space so I can have extra things. So it had a coffee machine on it, and it's got my Warhammer miniatures, which I haven't started anything yet. I only started by buying an introductory pack and some paints and a grip and a magnifying glass. It's a bit later in life, I think, for me for that. As is reading, that's why I bought loads of books and haven't had any plan of reading them just yet. So it had a coffee table and some other bits on it, and it's still got some other bits on it, but I threw some of the other bits out. And then over Christmas, I made space for, obviously I moved the coffee machine, so I made space and set up a jigsaw puzzle. And over Christmas, I did a jigsaw puzzle, which you can see over there. Where can you see it? Over there. One more time for everybody. Where can you see it? It's over there. It's right there. This thing, right there. Right? And yeah, so I don't think anyone's seen that other than the people who saw the video that I put out. Oh, no, I didn't put it out, but it's a private video. Yeah, so there's a jigsaw puzzle I did. It's right here, and it's cool, right? And it took me a couple of weeks, and I didn't have a chair. So I was bent over, putting these tiny little jig bits together when I was cooking dinners and stuff. And it took me a while. And then I thought, I should frame this. And I thought, oh, shit, how do I do that? So I bought some contact paper, it's called. And I think kids use it in school. I don't know what the fuck for, but it's basically a big sticker sheet that's transparent. And the idea was I'd put the adhesive sticker paper, contact paper, on both sides, and it'd bind it nicely, and I could frame it and, whatever. So I thought, oh my God, I have to turn this jigsaw puzzle over to put the contact paper on it. Because how else are you going to do it? So once I'd completed the jigsaw, I had to then take each individual piece and turn it over. So I did the jigsaw twice. The first time I did it was just visually. I could see it, put bits together. The second time I did it, it was all in order from top to bottom, piece by piece, but I couldn't see the design on the jigsaw. It was just the white shape. So I was just turning it over. That's the white shape. That's where it goes. Turn it over. That's the white shape. That's where it goes. And I did this for the whole fucking jigsaw on my kitchen table. And then when it was done, and I was like, well, it has to be correct because it was correct before, and I've just turned everything over individually. Once I'd done that, I thought, right, how am I going to get a big sticker sheet to stick to this jigsaw without fucking it up and knocking all the bits and knocking all the jigs out, I think. So I cut up little squares, maybe like patches like this, and did it bit by bit, overlapping each one. So they were all stuck together. And then I put the perspex of the jigsaw, well, the frame to be, I put the perspex of that on the underside and flipped it onto it. So it was wedged between sticker paper and the perspex. And then it was easy to manipulate them. And then I put it into a frame and it's fine. It's absolutely fine. And then I cut out some black backing paper, which had an offcut from work, because I didn't want a white outline around the jigsaw puzzle. And then I put that in there as well. And it looks great. It looks like the best jigsaw you've ever seen. So deal with it. That wasn't even my story. That was just a byproduct of my story. Let me just get you the picture if you've not seen it. I mean, I could go get it, but it means getting out of my chair. So, yeah. That's nothing to do with what I was trying to tell you. We'll call it Jiggy. Jiggy! And we'll get the right picture up so it's not anything weird like... Oh, no. Oh, I've got the condom milk and toilet paper out again. For fuck's sake. Sorry, that's the wrong picture. There it is. Yes, so there is Jiggy. Jiggy the jigsaw. And there it is, Steel Dawn. So Bethesda gave me that. They sent out in a care package with a bunch of stuff one time. I think it was in 2019. And it took me till now to put it together. And now it's framed and it looks great. And it's just over there. So, yeah. So that was the last iteration of what my kitchen table was. However, today I had the idea of... So I live really close to a post box, right? Royal Mail post box, the little red one, not the massive, cool pillar-looking ones that are standalone. This is embedded in the wall. And I sent off my Skybox because I'd cancelled Sky TV. It was too expensive. And I jammed that in there, and I was like, get in, you will get in. And it got me thinking, because some of the parts that I brought back with me from storage, include a shoebox full of like old laptop RAM. So I got into AI and I was like, AI, how much is this piece of RAM worth? And here's the code on it. And they were like, about $5 to $10. And I was like, oh. And I did that for about 10 different items. And it said in total it'd be worth about 90 quid or $110 or whatever. And I was like, little things that could go in the post box that don't do anything and they just go on eBay. So I could list things that are small and easy to ship on eBay. I've got loads of letters, like envelopes and packaging, because I've just brought over some old merch. As long as it fits in an envelope and a letterbox, I could ship stuff. I could just literally create a business doing that, and reselling stuff. So it's got me into the idea of figuring out what we can ship to people. So this is obviously okay. So I've had right. I've had this business idea 3 independent times in my life. The first time I had it, it worked and it was flawless. It was fantastic. I sold 100% of my inventory and it was a massive success, but I didn't have the time to continue it. I say it's a massive success. It was a success because I sold everything. The second time I tried it, I sold 0 things. So that was considered a failure or a lesson in the market. So the first time I did it, I was selling books in university. So I'd go to the local Waterstones, I'd buy books that are in the clearance bins, and then I'd sell them to a larger market on the internet because obviously the store didn't have that reach. They were like, we only sell them in the shop, so if we can't sell them in the shop, then we don't sell them. So I was like, well, I'll buy the old ones, or the brand new books, that you're failing to sell, and I will reach out to people and sell them online because I can sell things nationwide. So that worked out really well, and I sold books. Did all right for myself there. The second time I did it, it was Premier League football stickers, and it was from a couple of years ago. And I thought, well, these might get rare because they're not available anymore. But nobody wanted any of them, and the markup price on them is daft. It's like 1 penny a sticker. So that one was the one that didn't work. I was thinking Pokemon cards, but then I was drawn away from that idea because a couple of reasons. Why has it just beeped at me? Has my headset just gone off? It has. My headset's just gone off because I wasn't listening to music. But I still need audio. What is that about? Is that the button? No. Is that the button? Okay. I've gone off the idea of Pokemon cards because if I were to send this and someone just bends it, it's ruined. So there'd be a high return risk of these, or on these, because they'd be traveling across the country and whatnot. And if they were valuable and it got knackered, then there's no way I could reproduce it. So it got me thinking, but this wouldn't work. However, this would work, and this does work incredibly well as a collection or a collector's piece, because they are so small and you can store them very easily, and they're not seasonal like the Premier League stickers were. So the seasonal stickers, let's say, I don't know, let's name a player. Let's say Harry Kane. He's not in the Premier League. Let's say football player. Any football player? Let's say Harry Maguire. Let's say him. So let's say Harry Maguire. You get Harry Maguire sticker this season in the Premier League thing, but next season you'll have to get him again because there's a new book out. So you keep getting the same sticker each year. So it's like, that's crap because you don't want that. You'll never finish your collection unless you spend loads of money on it in one go. So, yeah. So Pokemon cards, though, because they've got collections and stuff, yes, you can get the same card over and over and over in different ways, but you can focus on getting and completing a set from a few years back rather than Oh, they're not available anymore, so meh. And yes, these little fellas, yeah, these are fodder. I've got to put them in my fodder folder. No sleeves. Yeah, look, they're all fodder, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Look, it's all fodder. Hey, there's one that looks like you. I don't know. I'm now frantically looking for one that looks like you. Let's say that. Could be that. Could be that. Could be that. Yeah, could be that. Oof. 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 There's 2 cards, right? There's 2 cards. Oh, I picked 2 cards and I looked at chat and it was like Snorlax, ditto, lol. You can be kind or you can be cruel. Which one do you want? We've got left, which is this wiggle, and we've got right, which is this wiggle. Which one do you want? I'm not saying which one's the cruel one. I'm not saying which one's not the cruel one. This one's left. This one's right. This one's left. This one's right. Wiggle, wiggle. You want left? Okay. There you go. There you go. Run away. Run away. Run away. I know you didn't say it. You weren't meant to. There you go. Look at that. Amazing. There you go. Sentret. Sitting there munching carrots, I think. Smack. Smack. But the other one was actually Snorlax. And I feel like I will be getting a Mega Punch at some point. So, there we go. Cool little art style. Sleeping Pokemon. Height, 6'11". Weight. That's a number I'm not saying. Weight 1,014 pounds. 0.1. Right. Excellent. Wait, that's 1,014 stone and 1 pound. Holy shit. That is a very large Pokemon. You've been wanting a Mega Punch badly, it seems. Yeah, apparently I can do, yeah. Je ne sais quack. Hello, how are you? Are we playing virtual Pokemon with chat now? It's not virtual, it's real. Real Pokemon. What were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about collecting and business ideas. So, collecting Pokemon cards, brilliant idea. Business idea, terrible. Pokemon cards, terrible idea. Terrible idea. Premier League stickers, collecting, terrible idea. Because it's seasonal, and every year you have to get the same card again because it's an updated kit. Or you might have transferred team.
No! Get it out of here! Oh, that is weird.
That was weird. There was no message. Oh. Collecting. I've lost brain cells. Tea leaf. Thank you. There we go. Tea leaf. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it very much.
No! Get it out of here! Oh, that is weird.
Here's your message. Fart.
Very good. Very good. Tea leaf, thank you so much for the bits. I had a thought earlier, Tea leaf. If you're struggling to see the video on Twitch, the quality options on YouTube might be better for you. It's just an idea, but I don't know how bad your internet is at the moment. But thank you so much for the bits. I do appreciate it. Tea leaf's rocking a dongle at the moment, which is an internet Wi-Fi USB thing, not a penis. Yes. So, thank you so much for the bits. Hello, everybody. Hope you're well. So, Pokemon cards, great for collecting. Terrible for a business idea because if you're selling them or shipping them out or doing anything like that, if you're getting them and selling them on, reselling them, whatever, then they'll bend in the post and they'll be ruined. Even if you've got them in sleeves, they could be ruined. That kind of thing. So it's a little bit of a stickers, football stickers, soccer stickers, whatever. Terrible for collections because you've got to seasonally update them. Terrible for selling because there's no market value unless you get a super rare one. And think of it this way: if you do get a super rare one and it happens to get lost in the post, you've got to replace it or you've got to refund it, and you're out of pocket. You can't just reproduce it. So that's another one where it's a terrible idea. But they're very small things, and that's what my mind was thinking. My mind was thinking, if you can get small things, you don't have much space, they'll be good for your storage, you know, in your sort of space place that I was in last time. So, yeah. But now that I've moved, and this moves us onto the table, and the third purpose for the table now is it's got a box of old merch T-shirts on it, and it's got my packaging materials next to it, and it could literally be a little desk set up for me downstairs in the kitchen where I can pack, and then obviously with the post box being 2 doors down or 1 door away or whatever it is, I can literally pack and ship stuff from here and make a little bit of a side hustle. It doesn't have to be Blackwell TV merch. I'm thinking of actually getting into something that I might not be a fan of, but it could have a good profit margin on. So that's the process for that table now. Yeah. All right, cool. YouTube, you can select your resolution as low as 144p. No idea if Twitch allows that. So Twitch has encoding options if you're a regular streamer, and if you're pulling a crowd, if you've got an audience, then it will give you encoding options. If you're not, you can be just limited to 1080p or 720 or whatever. So yeah, it's useful. Going to try and watch on YouTube. Nice. Okay, cool. It might work for you. Hopefully it does. And also another benefit to YouTube over Twitch is the VODs stay forever or indefinitely until you remove them. On Twitch, you've got a 2-week window and then they are gone. So yes. Right. We've just done a really good scav raid. I killed 4 PMCs, which is mad. We are not looking for the Salua kit. We're looking for the gas anal. So can we find the gas anal? So yes, that gets us on to the third iteration of the business model of basically reselling things. So I'm contemplating, it needs to be durable. It needs to be cheap to ship. So it needs to be lightweight, and it needs to be something that can be reproduced. Or it needs to be something that you can produce, like a production run. So a one-off card, you might do well in selling that, but you can't sell that 100 times over to 100 customers. You know what I mean? So yeah, I've got some ideas in mind. And ideally, I'm also thinking it doesn't have to be something I need to design, because a lot of this sort of marketing stuff comes from, well, if you get onto Adobe Illustrator and you design up this, that, and the other, and then but if you don't do any of that shit and you just find something that people want and just give it to them at a reasonable price, then you cut out all the time wasted designing shit that don't sell. Do you see where I'm coming from here? Yeah. That's business mentality. You don't have to love what you sell. You have to love the money you get from selling. Big difference. Fucking hell, I'm wasting all my stream by talking bollocks. Right. We've got a scav bag. Damn it. We've got a PMC. Right, let's run a PMC. We need some guns. Right. Let's get the sorting table. And let's get this. Where's it gone? That's there. Okay. And let's get that gun. And let's build it back together. Look at that. Look at that. It's cool. And then we'll equip that. That'll be the gun that we use. Unload Stanag mag. Unload the ammo. We've got 855s. Let's top that up. Chuck that in there. Let's get another Stanag mag. Oh, we've got some. Boop, beep. 3 mags. Top that up again. What are we, 855 in? Search. 855. Oh. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. We're taking all of our 855s in. All right. Let's do that. Let's grab another one. Okay, in terms of health, take an alu splint instead of a regular. Some food and drink. Condom milk. Oh no, it's condensed milk. I keep getting those two mixed up. It's a habit. Getting them mixed up, not... the habit is getting the two of them mixed up. It's not... I don't have a habit of... I'm not finishing that sentence, actually. Grenades? Yeah, cool. Eyewear? No. Do we need a secondary gun? I reckon we'll find one on site now. Quick look at the traders, see what our tasks are. So, sanitary standards. This is what we're doing. Hello, good that you are here. I have a job just for you since you're already familiar with it. Our engineers have successfully neutralized the chemical leak from the factory, but the water is still not fully purified. Although the only remaining pollutants are specific to petroleum products, we assume that is connected to the TPP fuel oil storage next to the factory. Do you know these? It's hard to miss. There's a big pipe there. Technical rooms of fuel oil storage and furnace facility must be nominally equipped with the same radio and gas analyzers you found in the factory, if, of course, they weren't stolen yet. Locate and bring them in, and we will solve the water problem in the region, at least for a while. So I've got one gas analyzer. I need to find another one, and that's what we're here to do today. And we need to kill 7 more scavs on customs. So it looks like we're going to customs, because both of those actually happen. Well, that happens anywhere, but it might happen on customs. Right. As long as we keep ourselves at arm's reach, we'll be able to grab a second weapon, I'm sure. PMC. Hopefully our mouse doesn't let us down today. I unplugged it from up there, plugged it in here, so who knows. Internet just hates me right now. I can't even sub on here with PayPal or card. I'm going insane. I don't even know if subbing on YouTube does anything beyond helping the streamer. I just don't want ads. Does it remove ads? Pretty sure. Subscribing, using premium, is different to subscribing on YouTube. Subscribing is the equivalent of following on YouTube. Or following on Twitch on YouTube. I use an ad blocker, haha, so I never answer this question. YouTube is intolerable for me without one. Yeah, it's so bad. And AI is going to follow suit. Just saying. Just saying. Using an ad blocker here can get your account banned in the UK, Gross. Yep. Your government hates you. Yep. Yeah, there's a few weird things that can get your account banned. It's mad. Alrighty. So what else have we got to chat about? Let's have a think. What did I do today that's encouraging and exciting for future? So I've got the Blackwell TV t-shirts. They're on my kitchen table. I've not got anywhere to sell them just yet that I'm aware of, unless they're still available through my website. Question? Blackwell.tv. I don't think that works anymore. Because I would be paying for it. Let me try something. It might work, it might not. I don't think it would, but we'll give it a try. Exclamation mark merch. BlackwellTV.bigcartel.com. That does work, and that is where I still sell my postcards and my BTV t-shirt. So we do still have them, and they are still for sale. The t-shirt I've already got. Boo. Well, they're a few years old, so they might be in the clearance section, but it might encourage me to sell more things in the future. We'll have to have a look and see. Or if we don't sell those, then we've got packaging to use for other things that we might sell. Don't know. Game Contact sixes. Wow. Sexy. Right, we're looking for a gas analyzer. And scavs to kill. Boop, boop, boop. Just need to figure out where the volume rocker is there. That's not working because it's on the bloody wrong one. There we go. Oh, it's easy just to use the dial. That's fine. A gas analyzer. A gas analyzer. Very quiet in line of Tarkov. It's PvE. So there's not bad people everywhere cheating. Which makes it very pleasant. That is quiet, isn't it? Won't be quiet in a second because I'm going to go and kick this door. Oh, I just opened it. I heard someone. Yeah, I see him. Best thumbnail you've ever made. Ever made. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. Where? Ooh. I may say. Oh, there it is. He was all talk, no walk. Although he did walk a little bit. Then he died. I better be careful with my words because I could also be shot instantly. Do I want a John B? The search for the gas anal. Yeah, that's better. That's the one. That's what we're doing here today. Searching for the gas anal. I can't help it that it truncated. I can't help it. Of course I can help it. Just make the font smaller. But I don't want to. What? Oh, shit. Laser. There's a scav real close by just now, and they didn't shoot me. Alrighty. Just checking the rooftops for snipers. Box mag. Constantly moving. Very good. Can't decide if I want to get the premium version of Killing Floor 3 for an extra £10, which includes 2 outfits, the season passes, and 3,000 coins. I mean, how many hours are you going to put into the game? Whoa, Butchki, my God. Aha. Nah, mate, nah. Nah. Out-sniped, mate. Beep. Nah, mate, nah. God bless you, nah. You're getting shot, mate. Nah. Not fucking around with that. If I wasn't buying it on loaded, 8K CD keys, it would have been £70 instead of 23. Oh, okay. It's a good little trade-off, I suppose. Save you some cash. Was it that one or this one? Okay. Oh, is there? Ratatatatata. I came up here. Where the hell did I end up? I was on a scav run and I spawned near here and I ended up in a room with some computer and I found a GPU and I was like, oh. And if I can replicate that. I'm pretty sure I came up here and I went, nah, I don't want to be up here. I'm literally retracing my steps in a way that only I would. But yeah, I don't think I didn't go that way. But I still have to go there to remember where I went. This way. And it weird. Got to literally retrace your steps and pathway just because you're like so bizarre as a person. Right, well, we didn't come down here because this was the fucking labs. That scared me. Was it up here? I don't think it was this building, actually. Let's go take back where I was. I think I went out through that red door. It's weird that I literally have to retrace my steps. Step by step, even if I'm going the wrong way. Going the wrong way is part of going the way that you needed to go. Yeah, so it weren't this building. It's the next one. Pepper. Oh, some drugs. No, get up. Oh, he's moving quick. I think I hit him. He's not much nowhere to go in there. I find you. Cock mask. Maybe I should be shopping game keys while in between PCs. I mean, there's probably a backlog there that's not going to go anywhere. You know? What bullets say? PS now. I don't recall this building for my... Might be this building, though. Fewer than half. Could it be down here? Oh, it could be. No, I don't think it's down here. The hell? What the hell? This is an exit of some sort, I'm sure of it. We've got a code. It says Bob Boy. I reckon we present the code here and we get out. No. We turn the lights off. For no reason. You can get cheaper keys for consoles, but mainly Xbox. Oh, that's cool. What am I keen on for Xbox? Probably the shadow drops for the Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. I don't know, would I want that on PC or would I want that on Xbox if I was getting it? Fuck, he's shooting at? Weren't me. I will set your body in the showers. I will set your body for hours. You know what? We might drop the SKS. I say might. Oh, a gift. He got a gift. What do I want to get rid of? The contact twos. And we'll drink the water. Yeah. Sneaky beaky. How do his arms never get sore as balls holding that big ass heavy gun? Yeah. Well, that's it, innit? It's only tiring if he's holding it like this. Up. Otherwise, you just sort of casual holding. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just to let you in on it. We're going to get startled in a little bit. All right, we're going to get startled. We're going to finish a quest. We're not going to realize. And it's going to go... Not exactly that noise, but similar. It's going to startle us, yes. WD-40, nice. Let's do that. Oh, I heard you. Actually, that way. You're not that way. Oh, you're there. Where are you going, sir? Shit. That was good timing because we just spoke about that. I got about 4 hours out of the Oblivion remaster before it occurred to me that I'm playing an old janky glitchy 20-year-old game with a new gloss of paint. I've only ever played about 4 hours, so to be quite honest, I think it'd be more enjoyable, and I don't mean this in an egotistical way at all, but I think it'd be quite more enjoyable watching me play it for the first time than people who have played it a lot go back to it. Does that make sense? Because you're experiencing it for the first time through someone. That's an hemostatic. Okay. A machinery key. An all. Why did I stop looking through the backpack? Weird. I can't seem to find where the... It was like holding cells. There's like a couple of holding cells in one of these buildings. Might be the next building up. But that's where I found the GPU and the computer and office and stuff. At least with Starfield, you have the hope it will improve. Yeah. That doesn't sound too good. I'd already committed. If he poked his face in there, he's dead. Because it could have been one of the goons or something. I've never played Oblivion before, honestly. Really? Oh, that's big. Put the cash in the wallet. Put the wallet in the square. How much cash in there in total? 9. Okay. So, what am I doing here? That's the plan. Got an optic on our gun now. PS rounds. I'm going to leave that sign. Gas analyzer is what I'm looking for. It's what we're here for. Thermometer. Did you unlock most of the abilities? In Starfield, yeah, I made a point of unlocking all the abilities on the first go. And then go to New Game Plus and not really do much. I think we played the whole thing. we played the whole story as Ollie Sykes from Bring Me the Horizon. This building. Yeah. I get the feeling it might be this building. Unless I've already just been in here. Yeah, I made a little intro music thing. Oh, yes, that's what I need. That's massive. Let's get rid of the peas. No, let's eat the peas. Eat the peas. Eat the peas. Gonna fucking go and eat all of the peas. You made a ladder disappear up your ass. Yeah, there you go. So I do remember you playing Starfield. That's the exact moment that you needed to just jog your memory. I got the thing. You know what? I'm putting the thing. We're completing this quest. So I'm putting the gas analyzer in my anus pocket. And there we go. Putting the gas analyzer to analyze my gas in my butt pocket. Yes. Those are words that I've said in an order that I have said them. Smuggler's boat, smuggler's bunker. Yo. That's Tronal dump, that is. That's Tronal dump. That's huge. Over the fence. Snagged. Ooh, there's a dip there. Leave some stamina in the pocket. Always leave some stamina in the pocket, just in case. Right, so this is where Smuggler's boat is. If it's here, though. There's a fire. There is a tiny little fire. Smuggler's boat. And then we transfer the code. We don't have the code. It said transfer code. There we go. Code transferred. Extraction in 10 seconds.
Yeah, boy.
Exfil! We exfilled with a gas anal and some extra shit as well. Fun. So, we've got 3,700 XP, 23-minute raid. We got some good kills on that as well. Headshot, 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 killed, headshot. 8 scouts. We killed the sniper. Nice. That was our longest headshot, actually. 51 meters. Cool. It's less of a precarious PvP extraction shooter, as it's more of a sort of studying NPC PvE kind of behavior, isn't it? That was an iconic gameplay clip, of course. Bethesda games without mods are only kind of worth it. Interesting. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Like, you could get it on the Xbox, but mod support's not going to be as good as it will on PC. So it's one of those. It is one of those. This weekend, I'm going to be streaming Fallout 76. So if you do want to be playing Fallout 76, if you've got it on PC and you want to be on the old custom world, then there'll be an opportunity to do the dailies and weeklies. The weeklies, ideally, on the custom world's a lot easier. And I might be doing some building because the build menu has been overhauled and I haven't tried it since. And there's loads of new items in there as well. And there's a whole new region. So I might set up a new camp somewhere new, you know? So that'd be quite exciting. If it's not just me building for 10 hours and then throwing it all in the bin. Also, some of the building mechanics have been relaxed. So things can float a bit better. And power, I think, is a little easier to control as well and harness. So you don't have to wire everything up individually and stuff. So a bit more freedom. The new team that's taken on the mantle have taken Fallout 76 in the right direction, because the team previous were floundering, and that's why the game took 3-4 years to get good, and that's why a lot of the senior personnel are no longer at the company. The fresh blood does right things in the right direction. So yeah, like I remember, oh, that cable's just not plugged into anything. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious though? Hang on one sec. Hang on. So my keyboard isn't charging because the cable's plugged into nothing. Right. So when the battery's low and I go, oh no, I better charge it, and I plug it in and it never seems to get very charged, that might be why. But anyway, yeah, there was one guy at the beginning of Fallout 76's cycle, and they were like, oh, this guy, we've got him in. He's the granddaddy of MMOs. He worked on Ultima Online. And it's like, I've never heard of him since. I don't even know anything about him. I want to say his name was Chris Mayer. Ultima Online? Chris Mayer. I built the... Hang on. No, it's not him. Is that him? I don't know. Is it Chris Mayer? Is that his name? Chris something or other. It says Chris Hone, but I don't think it's him. I think that's more of a TV show stuff. Chris Hone? No. I thought it began with an M. But it doesn't seem to be there. Because I remember it was very much Todd Howard, Jeff Gardner, and this Chris guy from Ultima Online. And they were like dead proud that they brought in this guy from this. Yeah, and it's just like, oh. Chris Mayer is a development director at Bethesda Softworks. It could be him. It might be him. Let's have a look. I'll be able to tell if I can see his face. Chris, he's a bloody actor who died in 2011. No, I don't think it's him. It is him. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, that's the guy I recognize. Okay. So, some guy from a very long time ago. And it was just like, why did nobody update? Like, where did he go? I don't want the interview. During E3, Bethesda had some exciting news to share with players of Fallout 76, and here we dive a little bit deeper into what those things are. This was in 2019. Chris Mayer, Bethesda. So the 3 posts. The first one is Chris Mayer, Fallout Wiki. Second post is independent Fallout Wiki, Chris Mayer. The third post is a Reddit post saying Chris Mayer has left Bethesda. Right. He left in February 2020. Oh. He's now working on Cubic Global Defense. Like that era of Fallout 76, not something to be proud of. Really wasn't. A lot of it they put down to, well, the game had bugs. Well, it's your job to get rid of them. Develop the game. And it was only after that the PTS came along, and the game set off in the right direction that it should have set off in the first place. But yeah. The new guys that are in there, seems like they're doing a really good job with the game. But a lot of people say it's too little too late. But, double caveat, yes, with the game and the TV show doing well at the similar times, there's a little bit of synergy there that works. So it is interesting that. I think there are more opportunities for content on PC, but more people play on console. Yeah, it depends what game it is, I suppose. If it's a single player, for me, it comes down to resources. If it absolutely knackers my PC while it's playing, then it'd be best to do it on Xbox. But yeah, we've got remote play. It works. I tried it again today, and it seems to be working again. So, yeah. Right, trading. Analyze my gas. Please, therapist. Therapist. Does that mean there's a therapist? As in pooped? Yeah. Right. Hey, look, sanitary standards is next as well. Eliminate scabs on customs. 15 of 15. Let's do it. To it. Hajish. You can be proud of yourself, even if you took lives today. Those people weren't of the best species of the human race. You gave a chance to survive to so many civilians. That's how therapist sounds to me. And Sanitary Standards Part 2 is also complete. Let's do it to it. Let's turn that one in as well. Why has the voice changed, you might ask? I don't know, don't make it up. It's delightful to find a responsible person who is willing to take risks for the common good. There you go. For the first few years, it felt like a real in-game enemy was the bugs, not the Scorched Beast Queen. It was a nightmare, that game. It was. Like, you can't fast travel, you can't fast travel, you can't fast travel, you can't fast travel, you can fast travel. Like, bruh, what the fuck? And this one still is present in the game. You died so fast, the next time you spawn, you're not able to run. Or the sentry bot's audio repeating, it's just looping and looping and looping and looping and looping and looping. And Bethesda's sitting on their fucking hands for 9 months. Atrocious behavior for a game that's, a multiplayer, always online kind of game. Atrocious use of their servers. But yeah. Right, Painkiller. There is more work if you are interested. I think you have already understood that I support the civilians remaining in shelters who, unfortunately, didn't have the time to get out of the perimeter. In fact, all your fights are just a means of achieving that goal for me, and the goal is to help innocent people to survive until the possible end of this nightmare, or until evacuation. You strike me as a more or less normal person. I'll fucking strike you, carry on with that fucking language. Not an utterly devolved monster yet, like so. I mean, I won't say like most of our peers who come to me. Therefore, I shall ask you. I need morphine. There's not even a question mark in this text. Therefore, I shall ask you, with no question mark, but I shall ask you anyway. I need morphine, and not for sale to drug addicts. I'm a doctor, after all, young man, and I gave an oath. You tell the wrestling doctor at WWE who was selling steroids on the side. Yeah, did you tell him about the oath? And that weren't even during an apocalypse. And there are women. Oh, what? I missed a line there. Many civilians are injured because of your constant firefights, stray bullets, grenade fragments, and there are women and the elderly and children. And they are not combat-hardened thugs. They cannot and should not endure such pain. Biting on the rifle sling. I know that USEC used to carry supplies of single-use syringes in their SUVs. Get me at least several of those. So at least several is a lot, right? Hands up, hands up, hands up. Who knows how much a several is? Anybody? Anybody know? Do you know? You at the back? You there? Your hand up? Put your hand down. You don't know. You're not you. Anyone but you. All right. Several, I believe, is 2 in this instance because there's 2 in the picture. That was the dead giveaway. But it's actually 4. It's 4, not 2. So I don't know shit about fuck. So I've got 1. I have turned in 1 morphine. Ugh. I need 3 more found in raid. Cool. Very good. I remember the Strangler power armor crashing other people's games. That's where the bugs got out of hand. That was a few years into the cycle then, wasn't it? Because what was that? That was when the raid came out and was just terrible, and it was awful. And some people completed it because they are stubborn, and that is all. And then they'll claim, "Oh, I enjoyed it." No, you're just stubborn. You just had a bunch of sweats in there, and you were stubborn. Like, it's not enjoyment. But yeah, Strangler armor. Yeah, eliminate 10 scavs in 30 minutes. Oh, I didn't accept the quest. Never mind. What else we got? How long have we been streaming? Nearly 2 hours. Okay, cool. Stir up. Extortionist. Okay. Ooh, we've got some spaces added here. Good. Okay, so let's take a look at this space here. This will be our space, right? This little space here. We'll put that there. So we've got a space of, what's that, 12? We'll see what happens when we unpack this gift, if all 12 are filled. Okay, so we don't get that much stuff, but we do get some stuff, and it's all apparently found in raid. So that's quite useful. But it's also quite useless because it means that we're just getting loads and loads of stuff just thrown into our stash. Let's unload that. Let's reload that. Let's put it back. Let's unload. No, let's just load that. And then I don't think we're using that. Those are the same. That's fine. Okay. Unload that. Do we have any of those? So we're actually pretty well tooled for our next splint thing goes in there, doesn't it? For our next raid. Let's get that out of there. That can stay. That can go, that can go, that can go. Well, yeah, we'll keep that. There we go, got a bit of space there. Yeah, we're tooled up for the next raid, but we're going to do a scav, I think. Because I want to go to customs and I want to see if we can get anything off that tree again. And then what we can get from it. Buying and selling was incredibly fun. Yeah, another thing they did is destroy the economy. And they have, I guess, continued to destroy the economy with the weapon crafting, you know, the legendary crafting. I don't really know what you'd buy a legendary gun for now. we'll find out at the weekend. We'll be playing it at the weekend, so hopefully put in a good shift, a good play shift of Fallout 76 at the weekend, so that'll be nice. I'll server hop and look at interesting camps and stores with interesting inventory. Yeah, that's fair. Picking up flowers and making drugs, lol. Yeah, I made a good little video on that as well. Making mentats. I think you've got freezers now as well, so you can store up to 50 items in your freezer and it won't lose any condition. So, you know, you've got a massive stockpile of... It helps your cycle. If you want to be a chemist or whatever, and you need the plants for drugs, then yeah, you can just whip them all into your freezer. There's also sort of not vending machines as such, but they're interactable generators, so to speak. So there's a seed pod one, and there's a cigarette machine which has cigarette parts, which these all help and contribute to your dailies if you need to do that kind of thing as well. So it's useful. Apothecaries and stuff like that. It just all simplifies the game a bit. It's yeah, it'll be interesting. And yeah, like I say, we'll be on the PC and we'll be doing that over the weekend. So yeah, maybe we spend all of our time in the new region, just so you know we get the vibe for it. I don't know what events are up. I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel that new players play that game. I feel that it's just for the old guard, you know, and everyone's a level 1,000. For the record, I have never reached level 1,000. And I checked, and on Steam today, I've got 1,400 hours. Because I get like level 200 or whatever, and I get bored. And I'm like, oh, I'll start a new character. And now I'm just bored of doing all the quests again and again and again and again and again. Like the gold grind quest, where you have to go into the vault and stuff. Like, I know I have to do it for the Steam achievements. There's one achievement, I think it's all that glitters is gold. I think that quest is what I need to complete to do that. I'm at 93%. If I can get the full achievements on it, that'd be nice. Some of them are kill the growy, ghouly mutant people with fire. I think it's a very vague pop at, hey, look, smoking weed. Because we're putting fire onto plant monsters. And it's like smoking weed. I think that's the kind of little tongue-in-cheek about that one. So that's another thing, isn't it? If Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas come out as remasters, on Steam you get all the achievements, which would be quite nice. I didn't think of that. I don't think you realise how many hours some people had on that game. They used to brag a lot. I won't be surprised if some didn't surpass their level 10,000 or 10,000 hours or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I know someone... Yeah, this is coming from Shroud, so it's a little bit paraphrased, but like, you're never going to satisfy people's abilities. Or people are never going to be satisfied with your ability. Basically, along those lines, vaguely speaking, if you're good, there's a certain threshold you cross, and people think, I must be cheating. And then that just negates all the talent. So it squashes it right back down again. So you can be shit at a game, and people laugh at you. You can be okay at the game to quite good at the game, and people just let it be. Anything above or beyond that, they just shit on you. It's a really strange mentality. God forbid you get good at something. People shit on you. No, it must be fake. If you drive a nice car, it must be rented. If you make a piece of art, it must be AI. If you make a shit piece of art, it must be AI. But like, yeah, It's like the middle lane if you're driving on a highway. The middle lane. Can't go too fast, can't be too slow. Just got to be average. And then you fit in with everyone else and you don't get criticised for being shit or good. Imagine being criticised for being good. That's just... And I'm not saying you're criticised by your peers. You're being criticised by people who you don't take the compliments, so you're not going to take the criticisms, but they think you will. So yeah, it's an interesting one. I remember 76 having a very middle-aged to older sort of audience. I remember it having some rage baiters in there, and no, what is it? Hate kinks. That's the word I heard recently. Some people who like get off and stuff from being hated, which it's quite sad, but in the game Fallout, there's a karma system, isn't there? And if you want to be villainous, then Fallout's the game for it. So I get why they'd play that game if they like being hated on. So, but yeah. I watch a few streamers, but I don't interact with streamers anymore. Not that I'm bigger than them or anything. It's just I don't have time for it. I'll sit and watch a bit of someone. While this loads, I could probably pull up a who's who of who I watch. Let's pull up Twitch right now and see who's on, who I'd... If I was watching now, who would I watch? I'm just going to pull up my profile, and it's going to be me, and it's like, oh, for God's sake, not this guy. Hit mute before it does anything. Cool. Right. So looking down the left, I watched a Summit 1G video with Very Bad Scav, where they were commentating on cheating. So there are some streamers cheating, and there was Very Bad Scav basically analyzes the cheating, makes a video on the cheating, sometimes when it's live, and sort of goes over it, and then he watches the streamers as they get banned. So it's quite interesting. So I probably might dip into Summit 1G as he's playing Delta Force, probably not. At Landmarks, playing Arena Breakout, I would probably watch him because he's got a very chill vibe. And he's got a monster fridge, and I don't understand how he's got that. It's crazy. My game's up now as well. Is that a fucking... That could be Rashada. That could be a PMC. He's moving with purpose. I'm just going to go check him out. Wait, he just run? No. Again, yeah, get safe. I say get safe. Who knows? Right, so I'd probably be watching Miss Dunk. I like her. She's done a lot of Tarkov stuff. She's currently playing Hightail. Weirdest builds. He's playing New Vegas. Quite cool. Celestia's doing some art. I'd probably watch her. And if I didn't find anything that really resonated through them, I'd probably jump onto YouTube and watch, I don't know, Pestily or Shroud if he's live or whatever. Dr. Disrespect. There's a guy I was watching. I've watched him a couple of times. An Aussie guy. I can't remember his name. I think it's like Mr. Toast. He was quite a chill streamer. And I think what you mentioned about Fallout 76 having a bit of a more mature crowd, Tarkov's got that. It's got cheaters and stuff, but you've got people who are just happy to chill and just take the pace down a bit. And they're not all just fucking screaming nutters. Weirdest builds, I mean. Yeah, he's live streaming right now. He's on Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, I think he went away for a bit, but then he came back, and I was surprised when I saw him come back. It's like, cool. Awesome. Epstein. He's in the Epstein files. Is it? Epstein's in the Epstein files? Of course it is. Dr. Disrespect, he's in the Epstein files. Is he actually, though? Or is that just libel? Oh yeah, my battery's dying because it's not plugged into anything. I don't know what it means. It sounded quite straightforward though. Yeah, I'll unload that. No idea. Anyone can say anything about anyone apparently with impunity on the internet these days. Oh. I mean, yeah, but I won't flex about that. The only reason you can get away with it is because you're not a significant enough party. That is literally it. If you were a significant enough party, then bam, court case, cash, you're fucked. Like, oh, this is the thing that I saw that time. Kozlov. Koznob. Or they just get AI deepfake influencer videos to do it for them. Yeah. Like I say, if you're a big enough party, then you can get turned over and lose a lot of money and a lot of traction on your business development and so on. If you're just an individual nerd, then you've got nothing to lose of you. So reality, but yeah. Right. Scroll back. Scroll back. Scroll back in my chair. So here's my cable, right? Where's the other fucking end? There. All right. Fashion this. Go on, son. Get me on there. Dun, 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 dun. I pressed a button on my mouse and a bunch of emojis appeared. How do I stop them? Oh, I did. Cool. Right, we're back in the room with a deep voice. It seems that the more I talk, the deeper my voice gets. Get in the fucking room. Right. Deep voice activated. GPU! That's a chord. Let's get rid of that. I don't know what he's saying. So, what are you saying? I don't know what you're saying. Jump. Oh my god, come on. Stop being a shit noob. That's a PMC. That was bad, dude. I could tell. He had a bad smell to him. Toilet's clear. They're not toilets, they're showers. Shower's clear. Oh, yes it was. Fine. Let's go to the scab vest. Let's get rid of the on top. AKS-74U. Be rude not to. Got space. Yeah, it's all the same ammo. Unload that, please. Thank you. Get rid of that. Give me that. Give me life. It's 45 round mag as well. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's put that on. A Granada. Hmm. 30s. Yeah, we'll just run that. We'll run that, it's fine. Don't see any teammates, don't hear anyone. What's that down there? That looks like a bobblehead. Obviously, we're an absolute whore for bobbleheads for some reason. Just call it our gaming conditioning from Fallout. I took it. I have taken the bobblehead. No space for the elements. That's fine. Nut sack. There's another one there, look, but never mind. I'm going to take the one gift. Teabag the corpse, and away we go. Let's switch weapons so we can see what the other one is. Okay. Not gonna lie, I fully forgot what we're on the map for. We came accustomed to see if the present stuff was there. What else have we got going on? Nothing at all. Okay. Let's have a look at this bobblehead then. Mutkevich. It's the politician. Mutkevich figurine. Okay. That sounds like PMC activity. Rapid fire weapon like that. Still sort of looking for them officers that I just couldn't find. Where were they? I think it was that building. I'm sure it was. try it again. I say try it again. We might not have tried it the first time. Truck up behind, maybe. Is that a snipe on the roof? That's a scav. That's a scav wearing a baseball cap. Oh, it could be here. No, I don't think it is. Where does this take us? Into a very small room. Okay, the rooms are similar to this, but a bit darker. Just wondering where they are. Screws. Is it through here? Or does that take us back out into the main room? How the hell did you get here? Not impressed. Oh, I think it's around here. Yes, because I came out here. This is where I came out. So it's one of these, I think. There's some officers in here somewhere. The hell of a crowbar, that, isn't it? It's not this. Is it up here? Ah, yes, this is the area. Okay, cool. So there's some officers here. Like interrogation rooms, and that's where you might be able to get a GPU. Was it this one? No, this is just bags. I think this is a room I came in after I saw the GPUs. Oh, there's one GPU. I'm getting ahead of myself. Like there's a guaranteed spawn, you know, it might just not be there. I feel like I'm close though. It wasn't this room. I don't even know what that was. A light for in here. Is it this room? Is there computers in here? No, but there was a gun here when I was on my scav run last, and I came in this room. Why have we got a pouch? That's weird. This game gets buggier and buggier the more we play it, I'm sure. I mean, we don't have a pouch, but if we picked one up, we'd be able to put it there. We won't find one, so don't worry about it, but... That's not anything. I'm sure there's a room with 2 PCs in it or whatever. Getting excited over it now. What's this? That's a big old thing we're having it. That's what she said. That is an absolute rig. It's a decent valued area, this. Right, we've been in there, been up here. Where's the room with the computers? Maybe the computers is not always a spawn? Maybe we keep searching just to see, yeah? Just to make sure. What is that? AK-100 mag. I'll take that. Don't know what it is, but I'll take it. Oh, so it's off to the side. Oh my god. Have we been in this room a bunch of times? We have, haven't we? I didn't see that door there at all. That's where we go. Through to the side. Nice little sniper point as well. Or vantage point. It's a sniper point. I just set myself on fire. Ouch. Still looking for that computer room. Still going to look for it. Needs must. I feel there was more rooms up here than this. But how does that work? Unless the computers would have been there. It's too small. Can't you see a different room from this room? No. There was more caged off areas, I think. There's obviously a room behind there. How do we get to the room behind that? Interesting. Santa Clausen. Wait, that's his bricks. Hey, buddy. You got anything for us? Oh, you dropped something. A Slickers bar. I'm going to drop something back. Let's drop an ornament. Santa, grab my balls. Grab my very pale balls. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. What was that? Oh, where the fuck did... What did you even do? Did you do anything? Did you drop something? Bruh. Did you even fucking drop anything? I don't even know. I can't even see anything. That was the last time I asked Santa to touch my balls. Whatever. Just reach in and grab a whatever this is from this guy. Key. And a helmet. Examining key. Complete. I think Santa's gone insane. Because he's just going around in circles on the spot. I'm going to grab the infusers because they might be needed for something. Alrighty. Yeah, fuses are popping up for some reason, so I'm just going to grab them. Little jog down here, why not? to that SUV on the end. Old Road Gate Crossroads. Old gas station gate. Boiler room basement. The one that I'm aware of is Crossroads. Old Road Gate. They sound familiar, but I don't really recall where they are. Pat, you idiot. I'm working at my desk through my break. You're working now? It's like 11 o'clock at night. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Have yourself a beer. Yay. Enjoy your raid. Enjoy your break. Or enjoy your evening or whatever the hell it is. Gonna head down to Crossroads. Hopefully it'll be a nice little finish off to the stream. Fell down. Up we get. What's that? Smashed bottle. Oh. It's been nice to switch off for a couple of hours and just focus on the video game and chatting and stuff. Yeah, today didn't go as I planned it, so sometimes it doesn't. Oh well. Try again tomorrow. Full set. Okay. Blood set, anal gin. Multivitamins are a big one. Blood sets are here, but I don't know. Not sure on that. Yeah, let's put that there. Unload that. They're crap bullets, yeah, don't worry about it. We'll take those instead. Wish list items instead. Little crate to check. A full crate, amazing. Full crate full of fun stuff. And a gun. This item has been found in raid for the task tour. A Desert Eagle as well. Yeet. Let's eat the Slickers bar because we're nearly dead. And I've just realised it. And that way we can also put that in there. Do we have a drink? No. Right, let's get to Exfil quickly then. Because our dehydration will kill us. Not instantly, but it'll hurt. Thankfully Exfil's here. Wah! Oh, I had no stamina to jump. And there we go, we are out. And I don't have a cable, so I can sit back. Ah! Give me the fun-a-nana-nanas, please. Fun-a-nana-nanas. Excuse me, sir. Fun-a-nana-nanas. They are the fun-a-nana-nanas. Corneli Opasny. All right, cool. Good for him. Killed the bear. Headshot from 7 meters. Blasted him. Killed the spoon. Right, so we have a bit of space. If we put that there, can we unpack it here? No, dang it. All right, unload bullets. Meh. Let's take the paid. Let's take the vitamins. Let's take the Mutkovich. I want to take the... we can't take the fuses. Oh, out of space. How big is this thing? Wow. So that's 16 squares big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it's got 20 in holding. That's a shame. I could have taken that. That might have been quite useful. Okay. Let's figure this out. As a collective, people of... No, just me. All right. Cash we can put in a wallet. That's fine. We don't have a medical box or anything like that yet. We've got a toolbox, but it's full. That's full. That's not full. Okay, we'll put... I'm going to need that key, aren't I? Let's go with the key, and let's go with the blood set. Or these bullets. They're trash as well. They're not. 60 nice bullets. Okay. So, I don't have any of those. Okay. These grizzly rounds. What are they? FMG just disappeared. That's fine. There we go. Right. Let's have a look through then. Don't care for that or that or that. The Desert Eagle's quite fun to look at. That's a 45 round mag there. We're not going to have space for it. I thought we needed the cord. The fuses would be quite useful to have, as would the blood set and the green fire thing. 5, yeah. We could get rid of some bandages. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bish, bosh, bosh, bosh. I think that's it really. We don't need everything. We'll take more dog tags when we get a dog tag container. Can't do much else. Yeah, the cord's not highlighted, so I don't think we need that anymore. All right, let's do it. Let's turn it in. 184,000 rubles. Well, we've got 3 guns and a decent rig, so fair enough. That's a stack of cash in our pox. In our bloody pox, ladies and gents. Right in the fucking pocket. Past 11. It's a good time to finish up, I think, for the day, which is good with me. I ate 2 pizzas today. I shouldn't have. I should have eaten 1, but I had 2. There we go. I have come clean with my confession. Usher will be happy. He'll be proud of me. Although he's probably not one for eating many pizzas if he's still in shape. Did we find the gas anal? Yes, we did. Do we do character? The cash, 678,000 rubles. I feel like we should have a lot more than that. If I'm being honest, we should be pushing 1 million by now. But we don't have flea yet, so Yeah, we can't. I mean, we could just sell things and get to fleet. No, we can't. We can't do fleet. We can't sell things to get to fleet either. Doesn't work that way. I'm thinking ahead. What we would need to do is sell things to the traders to get the money, to get the cases to free up some of our inventory, but selling the stuff will free up the inventory anyway. Yes. Let's go to hideout, see if there's anything we can build. We've got the multivitamins, so we might be able to make the medicine cabinet thing. Medical bay!
2 hours later.
Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, I believe in you. I believed in you and you did it. Yeah, well done. Right. Yes, look, we can do this one. Med station. Upgrade that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares freed up in our stash, which is cool. And we can do the heating as well. We've got a cricket. Oh, no, it's the classic matches. So that's another 2 as well. Sweet. Oh, my God. You need 5 dry fuel and 5 lighters. Jesus. That's a lot of stuff just to make a fire bigger. For the medical stuff, what we got, what we need. S-marches. And bottles of saline solution. Right. Is there anything that we're close to being able to improve? Level 2 bed. Yeah, we need 2 more bulbs. That's pretty good, to be fair. 2 bulbs. Okay. I'm going to scribble out this list I made yesterday because I've not been tracking it and it's just got ahead of us. So let's just get rid of everything on that. It would make more sense if we put it on a spreadsheet. Because that didn't do it for me. I don't like how much stuff I'm putting on the floor. I need a bit of a housekeeping session here. But yeah. Bulbs. Where the hell do I get them from? Do traders even sell bulbs? I don't think they do. Dog tag case. That takes us down to half our money. Not a fan of that. And then GPUs, how much are they going for? 124k. That's 250 grand. That takes us to 1.1. We could get a scav box with that. But then we'd be absolutely brassic. We have nothing. I wouldn't even have 1 coin to get another coin to rub against. Right, sort table. Let's do this. And then, so where are we? There's 2 there. Yeah. There's 4 down there. Okay. So we'll put that in there. And then put the propane there. So when we unpack this, they should sit in this little space. This area here. So let's see what we got. Because I don't know another way to do this. Oh, we got some boobs. They're not boobs. I don't know what they are. Hey, look, a bottle of saline solution. We need one of them. Well, we need a lot of them, but yeah. What is this thing? Cyclone rechargeable battery. Cool. That's a win. Filter by item. What are they selling for? That is a win. They're 250 grand. Can't do anything with it till level 15, but still. It's good to know they've got $250,000 just sitting there. So, with that being $250,000, that's a massive win, that. We've got a LEDX here, which I don't know if we can sell. They're coming in at a million. A milli. I don't think we can sell that, though. It is found in raid, so maybe we can. But we can't sell it until we're level, whatever. I think it's level 15. And then we've got these GPUs as well, which are going for 895,000, so call it 900k. And I've got 2 of those. That's 1.8 million. So the money's there. Labs key card, 165. Okay. So the money is certainly there. It's just we don't want to be selling those things because there's a reason they're that priced. You know, there's a reason they're that expensive. What's the Tagilla looking like? What's that priced at? 90k. What was the other bubble that we got? The president one. Mutkevich. Mutkevich is 70k. Okay. All right. It'll change by the time we get to sell it, but still. Because that'll be level 30. Can't sell that until we hit level 30. It's crazy, isn't it? Let's have a look at the hideout and see what we can do at the... Well, first the Christmas... Well, first the cultist circle, then with the Christmas tree. Okay, so we're getting there. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more pieces there. Christmas tree. What can we actually make with this stuff now? Because we've got some baubles, and if we can make some good stuff, like we can make some drugs, we can make gas analyzers, but they won't be found in raid ones, so. What? A couple of grizzlies. Nice. White balls equal grizzlies. Interesting stuff, and some more drugs. Some whiskey and some more drugs, and I need to find some oranges. Oh, sorry, tangerines. Oh, wait, that and that equals that. So what is this thing? Ballistic plate case. Container size, 96. If we can get containers this way, then we should be doing that. We don't really have plates, but still. What is a ballistic plate case? Does it just hold plates? Or does it hold armor as well? It's very Jenga and Tetris and, yeah, I agree. Inventory management simulator. Or it might be a bit of me in there as well doing that. You know, my mentality is, oh, I need to keep everything. Tarkov ballistic plate case. So what is that, and is it worth chasing? I've just seen what you need for it, and you need 20 and 13, so we're not even anywhere near. So there's no point me even looking this up. It's a container. It's a 4x2 container. So it was lying to me when it said 96. Container size 96. Unless it's a 4x2 as in 4 long and 2 wide. Ah. Only armor plates can be stored inside it. Okay, I'm out. I'm clocking out that one. That one up. I did notice there are some storage boxes, but you need to get the storage boxes to create the storage boxes. So it's a bit odd. Here, look. So if you can get a locked supply crate, rare, it's a trophy for participating in arena battles. Oh, so it's for bloody Tarkov Arena, which is a different game. It's their multiplayer game. So it's their sort of deathmatch mode. And then if you got some bits, you could open it and have it as an unlocked one. And then you can use that as a storage box. Oh, okay. Right. Never mind that. That's fine. I don't have any interest in any of that. So that's fine. And they've all got blue shit on it, so they're all from the arena. Okay. And what's this one? That's just a thing, right? Alright. Okay, learning. Level 2, what we're looking at. Need a load of stuff for that. Okay. Vents, do we have anything for that? Nope. Generator, can we level that up? Nah. Are we close to anything? We can't level up a stash, can we? We can, but we need to do all the things first. absolutely can't do anything in here. Whew. Right. I mean, if you think about it, you don't need to use your PMC and do any of that stuff, because if you just run a scav and then let's say you die on your scav and you've got a 20-minute cooldown, you can just inventory management, buy and sell things, and then just go back on your scav and do another one, and then finish with your scav, and whatever loot you get, you get. You don't have the most exciting gameplay, I suppose, being minimal armor and that kind of thing, but it's possible. I was toying with the idea, and I don't want to do this because I want to get a full playthrough under my belt first. But the idea for me was to not use my inventory. So let's just say you're a brand new character, you've got kitted out whatever you've got, and then you've got your inventory full of stuff. All you do is if it ever lands in your inventory, you sell it, and then you put the cash in your secret secure pouch. And all you have in here is cash, and that's it. And it would be very, very difficult to do that, because if you're looking for gas analyzers, you would have to find a gas analyzer, hand it in, or find a gas analyzer, put it in here, and then find the other one and put it in here, you know, that kind of stuff. So I don't know if it's even possible, but it would be a hell of a cool way to play the game. Because, you know, if anything gets... All right, I've got something from one of these guys. Have I? Well, if it's not cash, it gets sold. Oh, there we go. Look, 950. Oh, I didn't realise. Got your junk. Here's your cash. Oh, very cool. I needed some S-marches or something. 1 point. Ah, we have to do this. Sorry, we have to now do this. So, traders. This box here is 1.1 million. If we can buy this without actually having to do much selling, then that would be amazing. And then we can put all our junk in there and it'll comp down quite nicely. And that'll basically help us win Jenga. Let me see. Tagilla. If I sell that, I won't be able to sell it until level 15? No, because valuables, trading of this type, is available at level 30. So if I hit level 15, I'll be able to not do much with it. So let's get rid of Tagilla. Sell. So what's that? 63 to you. Okay, fence. What price you give me? 30k. No. Skier. 49. Mechanic, what would you give me? No. Ragman. No, it's a 60. 63 is the one then. Let's do that. 1.1. So I need about 50 grand still. Where's that? Yes, 63 for that one as well. 30, 49. No, and no. Okay, you can buy that dollar for me as well then. There we go. Let's get the box. Where are we going to put it? Let's put that battery there. It's a big old box, you see. Surprisingly, I don't think it's going to fit there. I think it might be a 5x4 size box. Where did that go? You know what? It doesn't matter. That's a big old gun. We'll put that on there. So that's freeing up a lot of space. Yeah, I thought that might have gone there. Right. Surely fits in there, right? Surely it fits in there. Right, trader, therapist, you. We've got enough cash. Buy it. Deal. Result. So we're down to 21 grand. But we've got a crate. That's a 4x4. That's not too bad. And this junk box, big inventory. But it can only store junk. So you can't go putting meds in there. You can't put anything else other than what is considered to be junk. So no bullets, no grenades, no food. Junk. Like so. Good. Right. Is there a junk tab? That'd be really helpful. Found in raid. Make stash a priority window. Oh, that's interesting. Pinned items will retain their position after auto sorting. Locked items can't be moved or discarded. That's really cool. Weapon, magazine, ammo, meds, food, melee weapon, mod, grenade, barter, rig, goggles, container, armor, information keys, special, and found in raid. Oh, it doesn't even show like properly. Okay. I don't know what this search is actually showing. It's just the same window again, isn't it? I think it'd be best if I just ran through it and just picked everything out. Right, scav box. Lamp. Can they fit in there? No. Okay. That makes sense. It'd be a bit powerful if it could. Fuse, that's apparently junk. That's junk. It's miscellaneous, basically. That's what it means. Is that junk? Oh, it is. Cool. Love that. Yeah. Yeah. In there. What we got? This is all kind of good shit. So it's fine. So that's that bag taken care of. That's got guns in, so don't worry about that. That's the bottom not sorted. Next we got screws. I don't think... Oh, grey roll. I didn't know dog tags can go in there. That's cool. Soap, pliers, thermometer, VHS, helix, pickles. Cool. I prefer no because that's meds. Great. So that's this a lot. Toolbox. All this stuff can, but it's in a toolbox, so it's better suited there. What else we got? Moonshine. Cannot, because it's a beverage technically, I suppose. Blood set, yes. Medical tools. Rip ammo, unload. Okay, they're just shit bullets. Ugh, shit bullets. I don't know how they get them down the barrel. Right, let's just sort this so it's not ugly as fuck. There we go. And let's continue. Oh, we've got another one. Didn't realise. Cool. Wires. Battery, DVD player, relay, AP rounds, unload. I don't know if they're any good. And they're just gun parts, so they're not going to go in. Scrolling up, we've got propane that can go in. Whiskey's a drink. Food. Cat, that's healing. Wallet, empty. Holodynk's all food. Got some space there. Could fill those with the food that we picked up. Ornaments. Wallet, SSD, ripstop, water filter, Mazzoni weight thing. More tags. That's a drink, so we're not doing that. USEC. More stuff there. Salt is technically junk because we can't just eat salt. That'd be mad. Is there a clicky thing we can do to get these to move over to the junk? No. Let's resort it again. You'll see why I've got this now. It's just a game changer. Matches. Beard oil. No, it's gun lube, sorry. My mistake. Saline solution. Tape. Magnet. Zippo. Helix. Cable. Helix cable, does he? PCB. Cyclone. ornament, lamp, GPU, CPU fan, G-phone. Access card? No, it's a key. What's this thing? I still don't know what that is. It's a Concordia security room. It's a key. Oh. Factory maps, documents, that won't go in. Can of milk. Condom milk, whatever. Clothing. Battery, yes. Fabric. Printed circuit board, WD-40. Syringe, defuel. Metal parts, paid, which is like bug spray. Aqua Pep, still don't know what that is. Water purification tablets, okay. Hose, dirty hose, more salt, a bulb, more saline solution, LEDX, Helix LEDX, WD-40, that's all healing. That fuse can go. Blood set, yes please. The flare? No. Screwdriver, yes. Another fuse, yes. Healing. Gun bits. Ornament, yes. Some drinks and stuff there. And bullets. So that can go into the holodink. That can be tidied up. Before we move off of there, we need to make sure this stuff's done as well. That's fine, that wallet, I think. That one, and I think that's the lot. So, if I now hit sort on the main folder section, or the main inventory. We're not finished, actually. I just saw something. There's a battery there. Let's sort the scav box, or the junk box, sorry. There we go. It's about half full, isn't it? 3/4 full. Let's be lenient. Right, that needs to go into there. Everything else, oh, that needs to go into there. Everything else is kind of fine. We're probably not going to use both these guns in a raid, but they're there now, aren't they? Okay, so the most satisfying part is clicking that button, and then seeing what our full inventory now looks like, because we bought that thing for 1.1 million. So we've got a whole bunch of space here and here, a bit here, a little bit more up here. But the bags also have gaps in them as well. So we can now purpose the bags for certain things. So, and also, I guess we could probably open some of these containers. Finally. But then we don't want to get into the position where the scav box is full, or the junk, I keep saying scav box, it's a junk box. We don't want that to be full and be like, oh, dang it, we've messed up. So let's open up this. It was all drugs. All of it. The entire thing was drugs. It had 10 drugs in it. It had, I'm sorry, but it had 10 found in raid drugs in it. That's fucking massive.
I love this game.
I'm pretty sure there's a quest later where you've got to turn in drugs you find, and they're all fucking high level. You've got to go certain places to get it. If this is them, if this is any of them, then that's helped us out massively. Project 16 stimulant injector. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Right, let's open up another epic. Pow. We've got a massive, massive bag. We've got some BT round, 120 bullets, which are really good bullets. Just a magazine, I guess, to put them in. Some kind of fucking mad scope, I guess. A foregrip. Not everything's going to be insane, but that might be a pretty good scope. And then we've got a gun, probably to put the stuff on, and then the biggest bag you've ever seen. Which is quite cool, because you can just put that in there and then put that there, and it's like, yeah. Bag inside bag inside bags. Bagception. It's great. I'm not going to open another one because we're going to be running low on space. But yeah, that's mad, isn't it? This holodink thing, where is it? This little crate here. I want to know how I get another one. I need to be level 25 to get another one. I can trade for 300 grand at level, well, I need to get Jaeger, but yeah. Okay, well, that was a fun little stream. I can feel my voice is going. I can hear it going. So, yeah, there you go. We got what we needed to do. We analysed our gas. We got some gas anal, whatever the fuck that was, and we handed it into the rapist. So that was good. What's our next quest? Has the rapist got anything more for us to do? Oh, yes, the rapist has got our gas anal and now wants us to find some morphine for him. For her, sorry. So, yeah, maybe that's the next quest on the next stream. Not sure just yet. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching today. Thank you for the support. Thank you for your bits. Thank you for being here, having a chat, and just being here for the stream and stuff. Let's have a bit of this. This is for you guys. Have a great one. If you did like this video, by all means, like the video. Drop it in the comments, any thoughts, any queries, or anything you just want to say. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Peace and love to you and yours. And I'll catch you on the next one, which hopefully will be tomorrow. Right. I'm out.